Here are my BWBL power rankings. At number 9, I have the Busters. I hope they have a win this year. It's very difficult to go 3 years in a row without winning a game, but we will see. I think there's some winnable games. I think they play in a very difficult division with Snack Shack and Roadkill, but we will see. At number 8, I have the Wolverines. Look, the Wolverines are gonna just look at this video and say, this is bulletin board material. Look, I don't know much about your pitching. I know 2 players currently on there, and I think Kappa and Brigido are really good hitters. But the rest of your team, I have to see first to make it go higher. Your division is winnable, to say the least. I think you just have to get past the Flying Squirrels for it, but yes. At number 7, I have Bases Loaded. It's going to be tough losing. It's going to be tough losing George Moser, Ryan Hart, and Alex Sliker. Their ace right now, John Devers, I think he can be very serviceable as a 1. But the question is your number 2 pitcher, and hitting looks kind of questionable at the moment. At number 6, I have the Phoenix. I'm not going to lie. I think adding Sliker is going to be an upgrade. If Storm and Youth have a great year pitching and hitting, they're going to be really good. Owens is back. Most of the team is back except J.R. Kadot. So I think this team will be a little better this year than last, but we shall see. At number 5, I have the Flying Squirrels. I think that this team was the surprise of last year, and I think they're going to be a good team this year. I think the division is very winnable for them, but I just don't know if they're better than the other 4 teams above them. At number 4, I have Roadkill. I think it's going to be really difficult to replace Julian Speraza. They have a really good 1-2 punch still in Teddy Krause and Jacob Hunter, with alongside some other pitching that did pretty well in the tournament. But are they going to be more of an upgrade? Are they going to be able to pick up the slack of what they've lost? Also, they lost Max Krause as captain, so that's another loss that's going to be tough. At number 3, I have Scared Hitless. I think I had a tough time deciding between Roadkill and Scared Hitless for the third spot, but I kind of went with Hitless because they kind of kept most of their team together, but kept most of this team, they kept most of their team together, and I feel like they're going to be a good team this year still, but I don't think they're better than the top 2. At number 2, I have 1776. I think the addition of Speraza is going to be a big help for their offense. I think, and they run usually 3 deep pitching wise. Usually, if Artem isn't there, if Artem's there, they're gonna be a really good team defensively. Mikey and Julian are gonna be helpful, and I think last year adding Rooney, this team is gonna be really, really good. I have them as a surprise team making the BWBL Championship Series. And at number 1, I have Snack Shack. There's really not much to say here. I mean, when you also have one of the best pitchers in the league on your team, and if you're missing one player, it's not the end of the world for them. They run deep on offense and pitching. I mean, Brett, Alex, Stotzel. I mean, Jake can throw some innings. Stu can throw some innings. Dalton can throw some innings. This team is really good. And then offensively, you can just repeat the same thing. It's really, really tough to tell you, is there an easy out on this team? There really isn't. And I think they're going to be, and honestly, I think they're my favorite to go back-to-back. And there you have it. It's the first week of the BWBL Power Rankings. I hope to do this every Wednesday, honestly. So stay tuned for some more.